too bad.
That's right.
Get over it. Get over it, man. Read. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9.
Bring it
If
out.
any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Here's the faith and the patience of the saints, man. Point blank, period. And the Most High is fear. Read. You keep running your mouth, Esau, but we doing what we supposed to do. Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Being a devil, right? Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. What's your purpose of being here? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Man, read on.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Right. And that's what's happening in these days, man. Give me Joel chapter 2. We're standing in great boldness, man. Read.
Before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Before the face as such has afflicted him. Don't cross, stay right there where you at, man. Don't cross that line. Get off the sign. Stay right where you at, man. Read.
And made no account of his labor.
Right, and made no account for our labors. Because look at all the hundreds of years we've been here, slaving away. And what's funny, we talk about reparations, right? They confused. They don't know what we're talking about. What do you mean? Give us money for what you have done to us. The Jews, how much the so-called Jewish people get every year? A couple billions of dollars every year. $12 billion the fake Jews get. They're not the real Jews.
Bring it out.
They get billions of dollars every year. What have they given us? Welfare? Little food stamps? That don't account for all of what we did. All the bloodshed that our people shed in this damn land. That ain't nothing, man. And then the white man got the nerve to say, well, all you people do is eat off the working class. Do you know that white people make up most of the people on government aid and snaps? That's a statistical fact. There's more white people on government aid than black people. So we don't want to hear it, man. Read.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
That's why everybody is scared right now. You see the Israelites everywhere now. We on CNN, Fox News. We took over the internet. We are all over the place now. Because the truth is out. It's just like the trick is out the hat, man. What you say? Yo, he's like the scriptures say, man, his spirit ain't upright, man. You don't have an upright spirit. What are you talking about? Yo, just ignore this dude, man. Read.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Right.
They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Right, because we're going to be saved by what's called the so-called unidentified flying objects. But those are actually identifiable flying objects, because when you read the scriptures, all of those videos you see of lights in the sky and all, those are actually the angels of the Lord. And your people know that. The United States government knows that. Those ain't what you think they are. They're not little green men with laser shooters. That's why they make movies, to throw you off from the truth. All the movies that they put out there where there's doom coming to America, you always see the Statue of Liberty underwater or getting destroyed. They're mimicking the scriptures because they know the Most High is coming back to destroy this place with fire and thermonuclear heat. That's called art imitating scriptures. Because the scriptures is filled with prophecy. It's why everybody hates this book, but they can't stay out of it, man. Read.
So far beyond all that they look for.
Right.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Right, because at that time, the whole planet is going to realize who the chosen people of the Most High was. It was them damn black people, them niggers and spics. The minorities, so-called minorities. You're going to be like, damn, those are the chosen people of the Most High? Read.
Whom we had sometimes in derision, in a proverb of reproach.
Who they had as what?
In derision, in a proverb of reproach.
A proverb of reproach. Like watermelon eating, wet back this. That's what they call it. Fried chicken eating, all this other stuff, man. They're gonna realize that they were the chosen people of the Most High.
That's right.
Read, what you got, Al?
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19.
Right.
O Lord, my strength and my fortress,
Right.
and my refuge in the day of affliction.
Right.
The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
That's
What?
right.
Have inherited lies.
Right.
Surely our fathers have inherited lies. That's what your people are gonna be saying.
Right.
You inherited lies because you've been lied to. And one of the biggest lies is that you're the chosen people of God. You're not the Jews of the Bible. You're not the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're imposters. Read on.
Vanity and things wherein there is no profit.
Right.
Shall a man make gods unto himself, and they are no God?
Right. Shall a man make gods unto himself when there are no gods? And that's what a lot of these other nations like to do, make gods. And your God is money and weaponry. That's what your people love. You love to control and covet other people's lands. Give me Nahum chapter 3. Nahum chapter 3. Let's get on America, man. Give me book of Obadiah. We're going to talk about this wicked, disgusting place called America. And don't tell me to go back because our people was here first. And y'all came and raped, robbed, and took over a land. And then you got the nerve to call us aliens. Telling the damn Issacharites, the Mexicans, oh, we don't want you in our land. This land was theirs before you came.
Right.
They was disease free. You had vast animals. Agricultural was popping. Everything was great before the European came to the Americas, man. What you got, You got a precept? Bring it up.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. So in the scriptures, man, you got to prepare slaughter for the sons of the fathers. Do you believe that? Do you believe that the sons should pay for what the fathers did? All right. So America, let's talk about America then. All these huge buildings, Mass Mutual, AIG, what's some of the other big Fortune 500 companies? The stock market, let's just say the stock market, banks. Do you know whose backs they were built up off of? Huh? Our people. We were literally the first trade market, stock market. Our people, no, black people, black and Hispanic people. You know that? You familiar with that, brother? I didn't know that. You didn't know that? Well, you know about YouTube? Right. You got to go on YouTube and look up. Just look up. You can look at Black Wall Street, the first stock market, slave stock market. All of these, this whole country, the infrastructure of this country was built off blood. And we're going to show you, according to the scriptures, if you build a town off blood, what are the consequences? Do you believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
You say that like you ain't sure. Be honest, either yes or no.
I think it's good teachings.
Uh-huh. You don't think it's history?
I don't know if it's all factual.
Factual as far as what?
Like, sometimes it'll be like this game lived for like 1,000 years, and I just go with it. See how somebody's lived for 1,000 years.
Okay. Do you go to school?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. But you went to school at one point?
Yeah.
All right, so the books that you study from, do you believe them?
Not all of them.
All right. Let's say writing. You believe that you learning how to write was authentic from the book you learned it from?
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know. It has like standards, like procedures, and how you're supposed to write.
Right, but where did that come from? It came from people thousands of years ago, right? So you give validity to a book that you learned from in school, but this book right here that's thousands of years ago, like you said, you have a problem giving validity to? No, we just building. I'm not trying to talk down on you or anything, but in 2020 we have to reform the way we think. We go to school and we learn different subjects, right? Even mathematics.
Yeah.
Mathematics is not something that was created. Yo, you gotta keep it down a little bit. Mathematics is not something that just came about now. Mathematics existed from from the existence of the planet. But what did they do? They wrote it down and the information got passed on. So it's the same thing with the Bible. What happens is churches, they take bits and pieces of the Bible and they get all sensationalized and they confuse people. So now when you think about God, you think he's just this all-loving God. He loves everybody and all this. Huh?
Not in the Old Testament.
The same thing is in the New.
Right.
Well, let's bring that on. What scripture you got? Nahum. Let's go to Nahum. You step forward.
Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
Woe means destruction. Woe to the what city?
The bloody city. It is all full